I've learned that I am not my hair, and it took me to actually go from a perm to locks, which was very difficult for me. But I love it, and I don't like to say this, but I'm cocky about my hair, and I know my hair look good.
My mom had beautiful long hair, but messed it up with weaves and wigs and stuff. So as long as I've known her, she's always worn a wig or a weave.
My mom has pretty much always worn her hair natural. I've never known her to have a perm ever. So she would just straighten it, and from all the pictures that I saw of her as a young woman, well, she would either wear because I guess the flips were in back then, so she would do her hair in a flip, or it was just long and straight.
My mom used to wear an afro, and then she also had the jerry curl. Oh, they call it the curl.
So that's a real thing. Like people actually did that.
Oh, but they came in a yellow bottle with the red writing.
See, I got the white bottle with the blue writing.
Oh no.
And it just to give it a little shine and fluff, and it used to smell horrible. But
Horrible.
what did it do?
So my mom had a perm basically all her life until my sister and I went natural. And then that encouraged her to go natural probably about 8 years ago.
My mom always had a perm for as long as I've known. Except in the 70s, of course. Nobody had a perm in the 70s.
Yeah.
But, yes. So she always had a perm, and she was straightening. And still, currently, she still has a perm. My ethnic background. Okay. I'm Casey. My ethnic background is black.
Okay.
Even though
No,
her
it's
eyes
just a
look
joke.
Asian.
Just a joke.
It's not.
I'm African American. Maybe my great grandmother was Indian, but
She's African American right now.
Yeah,
Like-
for now.
like every
Like Native American?
yes, Native American. My mother had two ways of wearing her hair. First of all, she has authentic Asian straight hair. One, when we were much younger, her hair was like to her knees.
Wow.
Then
Wow.
she fucking hated it. And when I say effing, I mean like she really hated it. So she went short, and she's been short ever since. Like
And-
spiky, like when
Oh,
like,
okay.
Asians cut their hair like spiky.
What do they like? How does she like? What does she do? She just washes it and then dries it and then
Is
she's
it
done.
gel? Did she put gel in it? No product?
I love your mom.
If it ever looks like it's slicked down, it's because she just wet it and she hasn't dried it at all,
She
and her
spikes
hair
it
grows.
sometimes.
Yeah, she does.
Sometimes, but it's not gel. It's like mousse or something like that.
Mousse.
But when it's extra low, it just sticks right up. So she doesn't do anything. And she's always dyed her hair. So it's like red, or orange, or blonde, or something.
Okay.
My patience can't take it wasted.
These ladies taught me how to take care of my hair. I had a lot of bad haircuts. A lot.
You changed your hair like 3 times
bad
since.
experiences. You've known me for almost 14 years.
Yeah. You had the perm. I remember when I first met you, and then you had dreads at some point.
Yeah.
Which I loved.
Oh, I still love my
That
locks.
makes me good during that stage.
My locks was the longest my hair has ever been, and I love my hair. I miss my locks to this day. And then after the locks,
She combed them out, by the way.
I love my hair now.
I love her hair now too.
It's great.
Yeah. Even when I don't do what I love.
Why do you call them locks and not dreads?
So, okay. So I read this article once about the terms you use and the effects it has on like your life and like just your overall. And there's one saying that says if you're locking your hair, you're locking in the struggle. And there's one that says if you have dreads, then you're just dreading everything. I like locks. I don't like dreadlocks. And I think dreadlocks are when they're unkept and it's just, I imagine them just like the authentic, like one big dread.
Which is linked to the
To
Rastafari
Rastafari
Yeah.
culture. But I think that whole locking the struggle is part of the Rastafari culture.
It
Yeah.
is. That's where it all
So,
begins.
and I in my mind I picture locks as more kind of uniform, kind of like Shantae's and Casey's, more uniform and defined. Each individual lock has its own life, and I picture a dreadlock just a mass on my head. I don't know.
YouTube. No, really. I would go to the hairdresser every 5 weeks. And then I've always wanted locks. And then one day I got into a debate with this one right here. And she's like, "You're never gonna lock your hair." And I was like, "All right then." And literally, that was the last time. Yeah, and that was the last time. But it's because I've always wanted to do it. And so I remember being a broke college student, I couldn't afford to go get my hair done. I couldn't. So I was like, okay, either I'm going to walk around and I'm going to look crazy, or I'm going to teach myself how to do my hair. And so literally, I went on YouTube and I watched videos. And the first time I did it, it was horrible. I don't know what I did wrong. And I was like, okay.
Before the locks or
No, this is when I started them.
Okay.
I had someone started them, and then I took over from there.
Okay.
And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get this. And then I went back on YouTube and I watched videos, and then I just practiced. So YouTube really taught me how to do my hair.
It is great.
It's crazy, but it really did.
I'm still learning.
You seem like you.
I've been natural for about, I think since about 2005, and I'm still watching videos like, how do I do these 2-strand twists? I don't like to do hair. It's never been fun for me. I don't enjoy it. Shantae used to do my hair when we were in high school, or our other friend would do my hair. Casey's probably done my car, does my hair all the time. I hate doing hair, but YouTube saved my life.
Yeah.
That one right there has taught me how to maintain my locks. She's my go-to.
Look at you.
I have to give some props to my mom because she used to do hair as well. So she's taught me the basics, which is why I know how to trim hair. She's taught me that. But I have had a genuine passion and interest for hair. So I can do everybody's hair.
She has done.
She has.
She does.
She's trimmed my
everyone's hair in the
yes.
group.
Yeah,
Yeah, she
so-
trimmed my hair a month ago.
Like I say, your hair is looking amazing.
It's
Oh,
looking
yeah.
I like to think that I've had natural hair for quite a while. The last time I had a perm, I was 19. So I have not had any type of perm or anything like that since then. And I can say that I've pretty much been wearing my hair constantly like curly, maybe for the past 2 years, maybe.
Yeah.
But before that, I would like go to the Dominicans. I was like every week, go on a special day, $10,
I remember the Dominican.
and they would roll my hair up in these really big rollers, sit under like the hell hot
Dominican
dry
blowout.
hair, 45 minutes.
Burning the hell out your
With
hair.
the
Yes.
ear things on and everything, and my hair would come out like amazing though. Like they would blow it out, it would come out amazing. It never broke off. It was great. And then I moved and I had to learn how to do it myself. So that was a challenge in itself. But I kind of just, after now wearing it curly, I've asked a lot of like everybody here pretty much like, what do you use? What works for you? Some things work for me, some things don't. I think that Sue and I's hair is almost like the most alike, but there's still a lot of differences with our hair. So it's pretty much just trial and error. I watch YouTube to see what's new.
One of the great things about this group is because since we're all natural but have different varieties, like specifically Cara, Nicole, Kamika, and I, like if there's a product that's too light for Kamika, she can give it to me and I can work. If it's too heavy for me, I can give it to Kamika. Like too gel-like, I work better with creams, I can give it to Kamika. Or if I have a product that is too creamy for me and not heavy enough, I can give it to Nicole or Sue, and that'll work. And vice versa. If it's something too heavy for them, they can give it to me or Kamika.
As soon as Shantae finds something she likes, she's like, Casey.
Yeah.
So this is what.
Yeah.
I tried a new shampoo yesterday.
Or just, and sometimes it's not even like products, it's just about like how to style it or how to do something different or like what tool to use. Like I ask Sue all the time, like, okay, what should I do? It's like today. So like, we genuinely like bounce ideas off each other constantly on how to do new things.
'Cause I'm a hopeless.
I love that I can pretty much do any hairstyle that anyone else has. Although I have locks, I can wear it straight, I can wear it curly, I can pin it up, I can even put a wig on. I can wrap yarn around
She's
it.
never put a wig on.
No, I've never done it. But I can. I like that I can do that, and I love my hair. I think it was the best decision for me.
Yeah.
Hair-wise, I I've learned that I am not my hair, and it took me to actually go from a perm to locks, which is very difficult for me. But I love it, and I don't like to say this, but I'm cocky about my hair, and I know my hair look good, and I know, but and it's because I've taken time to learn. Like literally, I've gone through and cut my locks so that it wasn't fuzzy, or I've taken really good care and time on my hair. Yes,
Yeah.
I love it.
It's actually really funny. The name of this documentary is I Am Not My Hair Redefined.
I like that if I do want to straighten it, my hair will straighten it. It's funny because not having a perm. Now, if I work out or sweat, that's a whole another thing. But if I want to blow my hair out or flat iron my hair, I can get it just as straight as I could without a perm. And I didn't know that. I didn't know that, for years. So that's probably my favorite part about my hair.
I would have to second that. The being able to straighten it, keep it curly. But what I love the most about my hair is actually the very back, where it actually curls up a lot more. That's my favorite part of my hair.
I'm still learning things about my hair that I love. Mostly right now, I love it that it's short, and that if I don't want to do anything to it except wash it and put some leave-in conditioner in it, I love that I'm comfortable enough with myself that I can walk out and it'll still look fine. And if I want to do a little more jazz, which is what I did today, then my coils will pop and it'll be fine. So I love it that it's just my hair, no matter how I'm feeling that day.
Yeah. I like the versatility in my hair. I like the fact that like I can brush it and it will be like super slick, like back, and then the ponytail though will still be really curly. And then I like the fact that I can straighten it and it'll be like bone straight and flowy. Or I can wear it curly like this. So it's just, I have the best of both worlds with my hair.
I love that I can straighten my everyone who knows me knows before I had locks, I would get perms and straighten my hair, and my hair had to be perfect. If it was not perfect, I was upset and I had a horrible day. So I love that I don't have to worry about that. I love that I can get up and go. If it's fuzzy, it's fuzzy. I'm not my hair. I've come to accept that and just go throughout my day. If I'm a little too fuzzy, it does annoy me. But I can put a hat on, I can wrap it. But yes, I love the low maintenance of my hair. I am most happy with my hair currently. And throughout my lock journey, it was, there were ups and downs. But I've come to appreciate all of the transitions, and, it's a nice journey.
Okay. In this episode, we continued the conversation from last week. This dialogue highlighted how the hair practices were very similar between mothers and daughters before the modern-day natural hair movement. For these women, YouTube, and not their mothers, was their main source of information in terms of going natural. In addition to YouTube, shared knowledge between the group also enhanced their understanding on how to take care of natural hair. Going natural for these women has opened up a world of possibilities on how to think of themselves and what is possible with their hair. Stay tuned for next week's episode.
Yeah, just for me.
Yeah.
I did the extra
full on.
Hairdresser.
Yeah, extra professional strength.
Yeah.
Oh, so you guys got the over-the-counter perm, and you guys...
I always get
I have
the
the
kitty
professional
perm, the just for me perm is the only perm that I've ever gotten.
Okay.
Just for me wasn't for me.